Hi, this is Ralene with RaleneCreates. Today, we're going to take a quick look inside of my Bible. I love Bible journaling, and this has been a really good thing for me creatively to illustrate my faith. So if you'd like to see the inside of my Bible journal, stay tuned. So this is my Bibles for journaling. I don't want you to think that this is the only Bibles that I have. These are ones specifically for Bible journaling. Actually, the very first Bible that I started journaling in was an old Bible that had looked like it was falling apart, but I wanted to start practicing before I even bought a Bible. Okay. And I will not show you that one because I just don't want to show you that one. But today I'm going to show you my very first one. And then the next one that I'm moving into at this size. I also have the illustrating Bible by Dayspring and Illustrating Faith that you may have seen that video of me Bible journaling in it. But it is not my only one that I will be working with. And so I will link that video for you to check that one out. But this was my very first one. I'm going to hold off on this one for a second. And I love this Bible for so many reasons. And it was the very first one that I ever bought for Bible journaling. And my dear friend online, and actually I've met her. She was in California when I was teaching scrapbooking, created this one for me. She makes these bowls and stuff, and I love green. So this was really, I mean, the only green Bible that I could find when I was first looking. And then there was a reason for me to buy this Bible because it had it had illustrations in it. So I figured, oh, okay, even if I don't really get into Bible journaling, I could at least color in that. It allows me just to color in my Bible. Well, lo and behold, when I really started getting into this, I realized that I wanted more space. And so you'll see that in the new Bible, there is less of the illustrations in it and more places for me to journal. But this worked for me for several years. I've had this for almost 3 years, I believe. And I even created the dangles. Again, I didn't want to buy anything, so I went as far as to do this. Now, every entry has been tabbed at the very top. And you'll see that I've kind of put the subjects at the top. And I'm not going to go into all of those. I'm just going to kind of thumb through this so that you can see some of the pages. And then I just love the look of these tabs. Now, I do know where the Bible, the books of the Bible are. It's a joke. I know everyone tells me, why do you need those tabs? Well, I just think they're pretty and they're color coordinated and stuff. And so even my new Bible has them on there because they're pretty. Again, I like it because it's pretty. Now, I have another separate study Bible. I have several other Bibles that I use on a regular basis. And so this is just for me to creatively express and spend time in the Word with God. So let's get into it. So as you can tell, this Bible it has illustration. It has places for you to color. I thought that I would spend more time coloring, but I realized that wasn't my gifting. I mean, I can do coloring, but it's really not my gift. So I tried, and I do it a couple places in here, but I don't do it a lot. So you will see that in the front of each one of my Bibles, I also give myself permission that what this Bible is for versus my other Bibles. And I also tell myself that this Bible is not for other people. It is not for judgment. It's not for critiquing. It's not for being spiritual to other people. It is not for me to have fear of failure. So basically, if I drew this or colored this and it wasn't perfect, it's okay. It also is not for checking off tasks as something that I've done. Oh, I can show you that I've done my Bible, because that's not what it is. It is not for Christian perfection. It is not for showing off my skills. It is not for impressing God. It is not for perfection. But it also says these pages may be ugly. They may curl up. They may rip. They may pucker. They may bleed through. They may tear. They may wrinkle. They may crinkle. They may tear marks. They may have tear marks. Yes, they may. They may start and not finish. Not finished. And then also over here, let me go back over here. It is a place for reflection, time with God, art, creativity, meditation on the word, repentance, mistakes, loneliness, brokenness, imperfection, writing, and honesty. So this, and I got this Bible in 2017. And interesting that my war binder for the year is This Means War. And this was what the message was when I first got it. So this is what this Bible is. And I also asked God to bless this creative mess. So let's get started. In Genesis, this is a blackout page. There's some pages that are more personal than others. There's some that are not as decorative as others. This page was right after my mother-in-law died. And so that's me journaling with it. As I fast forward over this section here, it's just an opportunity for you to see each entry, to see how I'm using my time creatively in this Bible. Some entries, as I stated, are a little bit more elaborate than others. Some I may be just practicing my doodling. Some are kits from Illustrated Faith. Some are, you'll find that I'm just, this one here is a napkin. That's a kit. And some there's bleed through. I really don't worry too much about bleed through. Sometimes it's more difficult than others. This one has a flip on it. Here is one of mine where I wanted to draw that church. There's a song called Let the Church Say Amen. And so I added that. I was practicing my drawing here with the tree. I really love just opportunity. Here's another napkin with the cups. I love that one. You will find that again, it depends on how I'm feeling. That red was a little bit more difficult. There's a napkin from my granddaughter. If you're interested in seeing how some of these are particularly done, feel free to leave me a comment, and I will, this is another drawing. I will recreate them or show you that style in another video that I have coming up. Right now, you can check out my Bible journaling videos that is linked above, which will give you an idea of how I'm working in the Bible. But as you'll see, I love butterflies, and so this was another one. And I love gelatos, and so I'm doing a lot of gelato work. It was the first tool that I started. I do like using watercolors as well. This is acrylic paint. This is a Scrabble board challenge that was in 2018. Another napkin. And again, just journaling, spending some time in the Word. My verse is God will restore everything that the locusts have stolen. And so I drew the locusts. This is just a drawing that was on the page. I love the boat that I drew there. That was more of a coloring book that I traced. I drew this there. This was a coloring right there. I'm not sure how I did that. I think it was a tracing of the world, of a map.
some illustrated faith items there, some paint, just some drawings, just a little look inside of my time in the Bible. I love it. I believe that's another napkin that I have cut down. I love that rooster. I was in a group where they were teaching drawing, so I drew those sheep or lambs. That was fun. I love flowers, so those are stickers. And this is another illustrated faith. This was very fun. This was a butterfly on vellum, which pops up. Really nice, fun entry. This was a drawing, actually, of that I traced onto the page. And I love this one. This was a drawing, actually, that I had traced. You'll see me and flowers are really big, and so I like to add flowers and colors. There's some more flowers I'm playing with. This was the kit. Another illustrated faith kit.
So that was the inside of my creative Bible. Honestly, it was a little emotional because there's so many different entries and how God was speaking during those different seasons. It also reflects on certain things that I may have been going through during that time. But so I really know that Bible journaling has really blessed me in so many ways. And so so I honestly encourage you to spend time in your word. I mean, you don't have to be able to draw or any of those things. If you'll notice that there are some of the pages that were ugly, because that's probably what I was feeling at that particular time. And so, but this is truly a creative outlet to do. Now, this is the new one. It is, what version is this? It's the ESV version, and it is the wide. It has more space on this side here for journaling, but does not have any of the drawings that one did. And I thought it was very pretty as well. I believe that I'm not sure where I bought this now, but this is one of, it's new for me. It's a single column journaling Bible. And then again, I also have my permission page, a little bit more decorative than the first one. Giving myself permission that this is my journaling Bible, and what you'll find here, what you won't find here, and what may happen to these pages. And I continue to pray and ask God to bless this mess, that he knows that my heart is in this to be able to do it for him. So far, I don't have, but I haven't decided if I'm going to tab this Bible or not. I don't know. I know that I got really big with that one, and I don't care if it gets big. The only entry that I have so far, because it took me a while to even crack this one open, is this one. And this is by Print, Pray, and Slay. And so I'm going to get more into this one, as well as my illustrating Bible by Dayspring and the next come. So I encourage you to keep watching and see what I creatively do in my Bible. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it encourages you. I hope it allows you to spend more time in the Word. Even if it's just with a highlighter, that you spend some time getting to know God through His Word. And remember that His Word is living. He is the Word. And that what we're doing here is getting to know Him more intimately and more creatively. So spend some time in the Word. And I pray and hope that this video has encouraged you. If it did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my content, including Bible journaling and planning as well as crafting, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also hit the bell so that you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. And remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. Be blessed.